go through, well, first of all, thank you for joining me on my journey through indie development for VR games, and kind of me showing you some tricks that I've learned quickly and easily to make games that can help you either get inspired by creating other things or to help your process. We are not, and I say this all the time, but we are not AAA studios. We do need help, we do need support, and there are certain tools that you can use nowadays that 5-10 years ago didn't exist that can make your process a lot easier. One thing I want to go into today 100% is AI. So AI generated material, some people will call it cheating. I call it a extreme helping hand, especially when there's things that I just can't do. I'm not the best artist in the world. I don't have $1 million to spend on hiring other people to draw concept art for me or do anything like that. So in a lot of the cases, I have to figure it out myself. So as always, I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes to keep it short and sweet and to the point. There's 3 main websites that I'm going to use today is Midjourney, Chat AI, and Leonardo. So Leonardo and Midjourney are 2 AI-based photo generating materials, and then AI Chat is, I'm sure everybody's heard of it, or Chat AI is for scripting. So let's get straight into it. We'll start with the scripting one first. One thing I do want to show is, so there's a couple games that I'm working on right now that require a lot of text. So it's hard for me to generate a lot of the material without having to spend a lot of time just on the text alone. So sometimes I come here to get the ideas of what I want to do. So a good example is, say you're writing a story about an elf, and you want to have a good basis of a storyline. You can just type in 1,000 word story about elf and the snowball fight. So what it's going to do now is it's going to create an entire story, 1,000 words for me, to give me an idea of what I want to create for my game. And if you want to add these into as either decals or decals within a book or whatever you want to add in, it's very simple to do that as well. So I'm going to quickly do this. We're going to say that this was the story. I'm going to grab a couple of the words. We're going to go in here. I'm going to find a book on one of these sites here. I got one here that I just generalization, and I'm making a pixel game. So I want to download that. I'm going to throw the pixel art book into, it says book on here. I don't know what I did, but I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. We're going to go 0.001, and there you go. You got your little book there. So we're going to compile. We're going to save that as blueprint. I would actually change this now because my OCD would drive nuts seeing blueprint all over the place. So we're just going to go book. And then I'm just going to take the book and I'm going to throw it into our level, right? So then now you have your book, you have some text script on top of it that you've created your storyline, and you have a picture of a book within minutes, literally. Now, I highly recommend, AI is still not fantastic, so when you're going through these, make sure you're reading them through and checking them off and making sure that this is exactly what you want in this situation. So now let's go into video, or pictures, I should say. So same thing, so we're already doing a pixel image of elf in the forest. All right, so it's going to generate there. I'm going to also do the same in Midjourney just to show you the difference. So pixel image, or pixel art I should say, elf in the forest. All right, then we're going to go on that one. All right, so Leonardo's already captured some of the images that we want. So we got a pixelated image here of an elf, so we're just going to download it. You can actually download a higher end quality for if you go over to here, and you can remove background, you can zoom in image for that. You can creative upscaling, this makes it a little bit better quality, and you are able to do that. Just take some time. So if you have time to spend, then go ahead. And then we're just going to go into here. We're going to take our image that we just got. Here it is. Now again, we're going to change it into PNG. So we're going to go Pixel Elf. We're going to throw it into Unreal, just like we did for the other ones. And now there's a couple different ways that you can do this. If you want to make just a poster, you can make a poster, or you can do the book idea, what I just did, and then add it onto there. So if we wanted the elf, if we were like making this a wanted poster or something, we can just create the material from there. Again, go back into here, create a, now if this is the way you want to go, if you want to just create a quick decal, you can just do that through here. And then once that's done, you can just throw it up in your game on like I said, like a wall or a notice board or something, like find this elf or whatever you want to do, along with your storyline of your book that you just created. So again, your time that you're spending here is a lot less than you would if you were trying to create a game strictly by doing all of this yourself. I'm not saying that this is always the right way to do it, but for myself, especially when I'm trying to create something, a lot of things, it is very difficult to always have. We're just going to get rid of everything, and there you go. There's your elf. So it's just like that. It's very simple. It took me 2 minutes to make a book and a couple pictures of an elf.